Hello, good morning. My name is Esther Austin. The reason why I'm sending you this video is because I would like to learn more about the position that you guys have on your website for an international development officer. And originally, I was actually going to contact you because I'm still, interested on learning how we can donate through my business, and I do marketing for insurance agents. I'm an insurance agent myself. But yeah, I mean, I found a position and I decided that I wanted to apply. So, and instead of sending you just a resume, I wanted to, send you a video and tell you more about my story. So, okay, I'm live in McAllen, Texas, and I grew up in Mexico. Been in the States for 18 years. I am married to a pastor and I have a 16-year-old girl. So, let's see. Formal education. I finished my Business Administration Associate's degree in 1994, and then I finished my ESL teaching degree in 2001 in Mexico. So after that, let me go to tell you a little bit more about my work experience. In Mexico, I worked as a accounts payable analyst for the Special Projects Division in General Motors. Then I moved to the United States in 2002. I got married, and then I had my daughter, and that's when I started my first small business. That's when I started, finding out that I was good on sales, and it's been great since then. I mean, but I've always wanted to be involved in missions, and I've always had that call in my life. So I became a Spanish teacher in for missionaries that were going to go into the field in Latin America. So that was a wonderful experience. But then after I was ready to go back to full-time, to work full-time, I became an independent insurance broker, and that's what I've been doing since 2008. I've been a producer, I've been a recruiter as well. Now, my ministry experience, I was in Mexico, I was a translator for missions organizations. Then, of course, when I moved to the United States, I've done, translations and teaching Spanish to missionaries. I've done, multiple short-term mission trips in all over Mexico. My husband's family, they're all missionaries. They work all over Mexico, in France and Africa. So yeah, that has been a an influence, right, in our lives, because when there's an opportunity to go, I always just get all excited, and God has open the opportunities to go and do also medical missions in Latin America with Hand of Hope. That has been wonderful. But every time I come back from the mission trips, and I'm always thinking, since like probably about 4 or 5 years, I would come back, and my business mind would always tell me that there's a better way, right, to do things that not just help people for a couple of weeks, but it's more of a sustainable type of, system. So that's one of the reasons why I love what you guys do, because you focus on long-term goals. So, and yeah, and that's why I got involved with Nehemiah Project. I do teach entrepreneurs mainly in Africa, and they teach them like biblical principles. They teach them business, and that's how they do missions. So I love what they do. I've been a student of their courses, and every year that they have their conference in Orlando, I try to go and volunteer and help them. So now, why would I feel that I can be a good fit for your organization? Number one, because I mean, you need someone that, or the position is a virtual based position, so I can definitely do that. So I have been 12 years of experience and working virtually. agents that I work with, they are not in town. They're all over the United States, and of course, all the insurance companies that I work with, they're also all over. So that's definitely not a problem at all. So okay, so you need someone to identify, qualify, and build long-term relationships. Well, I've been in charge of the entire sales process for 12 years. Well, working in the financial industry, and I've learned, marketing, prospecting, closing, servicing the client, and learning that you have to nurture, that relationship, so you can create clients for life, right? So now you need someone to handle 150 donors and prospects and to achieve annual goals. And I've been trained for years on sales. I am a believer that you have to be persistent. No, it's not always a no. It's you have to play the numbers game, and you always have to be closing, right? um, yeah, you have to identify the time when it's time to take action, right? So always be closing, right? So yeah, working in teams, you guys need someone that is good working as a team player. So I definitely have been working with teams. I don't believe that you can grow an organization or can grow a business without teamwork. Okay, so see this computer. Okay, so interpersonal skills, passion to serve, motivation to achieve. I do have the drive. I have the passion to serve, and like I was telling you, I do believe that God has put a call on me. I have been thinking about, giving God more of my time, and maybe this is the opportunity that God has for me. Who knows, right? So yeah, I have the time and the energy for the activity that will take to achieve the goals, and time, because of course my daughter is already 16. She is very independent in her schoolwork. So, and I also, have the understanding and the energy to create activity. If there's no activity, there's no results, right? So understanding of the contemporary influences with North American evangelical churches and the worldwide church at large. So I'm not going to say I am an expert, but I grew up in the church. Like I was telling you, my family, my husband's family, are missionaries, and I do have a basic understanding on the church, worldwide church, right? So you need someone that's a committed Christian. So yes, I not perfect. Thank God for God's grace, right? But I God is the center of my life, and you need someone that's entrepreneurial and self-motivated, and of course you have to be able to survive and thrive in this business. Uh, you have to be able to handle multiple tasks. So that's definitely something that I can do. And doing asking for funding, support, and relation closing an agreement. Well, you're not closing, you're not, um, you're not making any money, right? So I do understand the importance of closing an agreement, right? So love working on your own and being part of a team. That's what I do every day. So solving problems with initiative and creativity. Goodness, we have been bombarded with so many changes, right, in this last months with COVID-19. And yep, we have to um, stay positive and create new processes and be always changing. So yep, definitely I have been exposed to that, those skills, or using those those skills. So okay, so success and mayor gift fundraising. And no, I have not, I don't believe that I can't say that I have experience on that area, but in high level sales, of course, I am. I've sold multiple life insurances in 5-6 figures. So I have no problem, asking for the money, right? So growing revenue significantly year over year. Yeah, of course, I do understand that God has been good to me, and I have, been blessed through the years and with growth in the business. So I do understand how important that is to always be better at what you do, and of course, increase increase results with the years. So having the tact and confidence, I believe I can handle that. And ability to comprehend and effectively communicate is the admission to donors. I think that when you're in love with what you do and you really believe in what you do, there's, no problem communicating that to people. Um, Understand the value of fundraising for a Christian-based organization. Like I said, I grew up with pastors, and now I'm married to one. So I do understand, and I'm around missionaries all the time. So I understand that that's there's no money, there's no mission, right? So yeah, it's important. I do understand that. Bring communication skills as well as interpersonal organization motivational skills, not a problem at all. I think I'm pretty good with people, and interested in international affairs, including Latin America and the Caribbean and Africa. And I've never been exposed to the Caribbean, but of course I've traveled all over Latin America. I have never traveled to Africa, but I do have a lot of friends there, and that I've met through Nehemiah Project. So yeah, I'm definitely interested in learning more. And database management, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, that's what I use in a daily basis. I do use CRMs. I don't know Give Effect or Razor Edge, but I am familiar with Salesforce. I actually work with Go High Level, which is, I believe, a better system than marketing tool than Salesforce. But I am definitely open to learn the software that you guys use. So working remotely, like I said, not a problem at all. Social media, I use mainly Facebook, the actual business management side of Facebook, and the advertisement side, and economical and efficient skill and business travel. That's not a problem at all. I grew up in a third world country, and being a daughter of pastors, of course we had to learn, how to save money. And and one of the reasons why, like I was telling you, why I really love what you guys do, and I would love to be part of your team, is because you guys do more than just teaching faith or helping community development. You do both. So uh, to me, that's using a long-term strategy. It is smarter, to me. And not saying that that missionaries that I know and that I admire don't do the right thing. It's just that the way I am built and the way I am wired is like, let's work on long-term or sustainable systems where you're not just helping them for this amount of time when you're there, but you're actually helping people to grow spiritually, physically, and through education, through programs. So I'm very, very excited to learn more about what you guys do. And yeah, I mean, feel free to contact me, and we'll be talking. Have a great day. Bye bye.